Hey guys, it's Gadget, and if I'm not really looking at the phone, the camera or anything, and let me just turn that catty corner so I don't know if you'll trying to put it so no one can see the writing. There we go. Um, yeah, we'll just leave it there. All right. Basically, if I'm not really looking at the camera right now, I'm looking at it because I'm working on my book. It is now 11:52 p.m. on January 17th, 2017. I bought another pearl. This time it was a champagne color. Like I said, I'm making something for me and my niece and everything. And I'm going to find out what the pearls are worth and everything because I could have bought junk, but I bought something that I could pass down. You know what I mean? Something that I can give to somebody, you know? I wish my exes and anybody that loved me would have done that because that's something I would have liked as a gift. But you see, a lot of people are selfish, no good, spoiled brats, including certain people. And I have to also reiterate to people people think that I am hung up on him. When will people understand this? They're the ones that are wasting their money and everything calling to bully me. So they're hung up on me. All right? For people who didn't want me in Christopher's life, these people have enough time on their hands to do things. And I have tried ignoring it and I've tried everything else and it doesn't work, people. So this is what I'm trying to say about today. Today was I got up late again. My friend woke me up. She called me finally and she's like, "Okay, blah 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 and everything. How's your day? I'm having fun, blah blah blah." And all this other stuff. And I'm sitting there going like, okay, whatever, right? She was supposed to call me back, but she couldn't. It's probably the time change or something. And I went on, started getting everything ready, getting the clothes together, stuff, because I have work the next 3 days. And you can hear outside it's messy, it's raining and stuff. So, got my pearl. I'm only doing one, maybe two a week, depending on if she sells out or anything, because I want to make something for me. And I shouldn't be, thank you, and I shouldn't be belittled or told I shouldn't do that because of everything. You know what? Life gives me what I can get. And I just want to be able to do what I can do and have something nice for myself. I'm tired of just paying bills and everything. Yes, I had to get things for in here. Christmas time was interesting, but who knows, right? So, wanted to tell you guys that chapters 1 through 5 are solid right now, meaning they are fortified, they're done. It would just, after that, just needs a read through to make sure punctuation, but they are done, meaning they're completely finished, chapters 1 through 5. I just need somebody to read over if I put the periods in the right spots or anything like that. But wording wise and what happened during the days, they're done. So there's about over 30 more chapters to go through, and I'm on chapter 6 right now, reading it paragraph by paragraph, making sure I got words corrected, spelling corrected, added in things that made more sense that I left out, that correlate the wording so it sounds better. And yes, I'm breaking out again because I have a funny feeling this only happens when my dad buys certain things and it's near my mother's fish and stuff. Okay, so what else? My ears are itchy, my earrings are the same, checking them right now. I am wondering why people are on past their time frames and everything, so might be a good thing, bad thing, or stupid thing. If he ever gets to read this, and I know I'm going to send him a copy because I'll send it to his mom and everything. If he wants to read it, he can read it, but copy goes to his mother. Let her read it and everything. The problem is the fact that I have to publish it before they can read it. And that's sad because it's the only way I can get it copyrighted and everything and stuff. But to each his own, and he could have collaborated on it. Could have collaborated, but he wanted to be stupid. He wants to do what he wants to do with his life and everything. That's fine. It's on him. But it's not fair to me the way he treated me and disrespected me, because he really did disrespect me. And he let others disrespect me. And when the truth comes out and everything, people better be apologizing to me right now. Because I am sick of this, okay? I am sick of everything. I'm tired. And I really, really want him to admit the truth. Because I have always let people walk all over me, and he's not going to walk over me. No. He didn't give me a fair chance. He hid. He let others dictate what he wanted. He spent, do you want to know how that he insulted me? He works on a podcast. And I'm not going to mention the podcast because you know what? No, I should mention it because there's one person on there that's really nice to me. There is one person that really is nice to me on there. The rest of them can go fuck themselves. Okay? So I won't mention it because of that one person who was really nice to me. Okay? Basically, when I was out there, his dad went out to the pub, his mother went to an event. He said he had to do a podcast, right? So I let him do his podcast while I watched TV. Guess what? The podcast was canceled, but he stayed up there for an hour bullshitting with them. Instead of respecting me saying, oh, listen, my girlfriend is downstairs. I can talk to you guys anytime. Why don't I go stay with her for an hour or more until my parents get home? No. He stayed upstairs in his room, and then when his mother walked in, came downstairs still talking to the people on the podcast. Oh yeah, his mother was pissed. He disrespected me. Okay? That's disrespect. So, I don't care what goes in here. Whatever happens, happens. Okay? Because he has to atone for that disrespect. They were all talking about Star Trek and didn't even do their research on it. Okay? Well, I sat down there and then they still were talking, and his mother was like, "Does he realize you are standing there?" He also doesn't realize how pissed I was. He really doesn't. He did not realize how pissed I was. So guys, you don't understand. He fears me. And you know what? He should. Because he lied. He disrespected me, and he's not going to get away with it. And if he thinks he is, all his teeth are going to keep falling out, and everyone will catch him in a lie again, and I will put that on him. Because you do not lie about things. Okay? You asked me out there for the extra 2 weeks. I almost lost my job because of him. Because he asked me out there. So I don't play those games. I really don't. So, what else happened today? Not much, like I said, because I got up late. I had to do what I could do here. I watched a little TV. And now I'm working on the book until I have to go to bed because it's only 12 o'clock now. So it's now the next day. Because I have things to do. I have work. So I won't be able to work on this for a while until the weekend. But I also had to write podcast things and everything else. So I have to find news stories. I have to do that. So I have a very busy life. So I don't have time to babysit him or his friends. If they want to keep calling and doing things like they did the Torchwood thing and stuff, or they did the other stuff and everything, you know what? That's on them. I'm not hung up on him. I'm not anything. It would be a goddamn miracle if he actually shows up and apologizes or becomes my friend again. Because I don't know how. I mean, technically it was a fight between boyfriend and girlfriend. This is all it was a fight between boyfriend and girlfriend. But you know what? Was I even really that? Because like he said to me with Jessica and everything, I would have asked her out already if I had I would have asked her out already if I wanted to. That's how he put it. That tells me you were going to ask her out, but because you felt guilty about me. So you know what? Enjoy all your life and your lies. I know what the truth is. And if you still want to stand behind your lies and everything and think that you're going to get away with it, you may meet somebody else who's going to put you in your fucking place. And especially when this book comes out, because none of you can sue me. I already had it checked out. There's no description of him. There's no description of them. Just names. There's no physical. No nothing. No places where people lived. Nothing. This is just a journal that I took down of everything that happened during that time. Down to the lies he told and down to the two-faced bastard he is. So, maybe when he reads it, he'll find out how I really felt those days. Will it change it? Probably not. But you know what? It's the truth. And you can call it biased, you can call it whatever, but it's funny how everyone was so happy for me to come out, and then all of a sudden everyone turned, mm-mm. You all are two-faced bastards, and I hope one day someone turns it back on you. You're all caught. So while I do this, it's a short vlog today, because not that much happened today. I ordered cat food, I did whatever, things adults do. Yeah, adults have a boring life. I don't have adventures like the other ones and everything, because when you have an adult life and you don't have sponsors and you don't have a lot of likes and everything and stuff, you don't have money coming in. So you don't have the time to go jet setting across or traveling or anything. And I don't begrudge anybody for that. I don't. But I don't like being compared to those people. I'll take my time, because I'd rather take my time than fall very fast. Rise to the occasion slowly, then just speed up the hill and fall flat on my face, or roll back down it. Don't begrudge anybody anything, because you may find that there's something else that they're hiding and lying about. I just hate the fact that I've got someone I care about and will always care about lying through his ass teeth. Because don't get me wrong, I do care about my other exes. I never hated them. I just hated the fact of how they acted and treated others for their own selfish, spoiled brat reasons. And if he wants to keep up this game, he has not really then known me. Because if you've met my friends who know me, I can keep this up for a long, long, long time. I already shut down one friend. I can shut down another. Trust me on this. I will put you out in the cold. Thank you. So let him play for a little bit. But the longer he waits, eventually he'll realize I'm not coming back. Because think about it, guys. We are already in January. This was on January 4th, 1 year ago. He made me the girlfriend. It was all over Facebook. January 9th, 4 years ago, he became my friend. Okay? Now we're going into February. Then we'll go into March, April, May, June, when I went on the trip a year ago. Get it? July, when I was out there. August, when all the craziness happened. Him leaving me and all this stuff and all the other things. September. Into October, when I left him. Told him all or nothing, and he said nothing, so I was done. You don't want me? I'm done. Maybe after a year of not knowing I'm around, maybe something will snap. Or maybe he'll just get on with his life like I am. Who knows? But I will say this. His MO is to keep coming back. Universe, fate, and destiny finds ways to bring us back. Once was his grandfather. Another was his guilt. Other things in the process. If the universe deems it so, we will be back together. He believes in timelines and everything. There's a lot more fixed points I have to deal with him, including the birth of his best friend's kid. And I still think it's Emily Rose is her name. All right? I don't know why that name popped up in my head, but every time I think of them, maybe it's Emily and Rose, because maybe they'll have twins or something. But who knows? Trust me. I just sit there and laugh every time everybody thinks they know things about me and do things. Oh, but here's the thing. In chapter 6, that was 50 days before I was to go see him out there. So we are counting down everything. This is all from March, April, get it? Each chapter is about 10 days long, give or take. Started with 100. I'm down to the 50-day one now. That I'm reading about and fixing and everything. Because you know what happened at 50 days before I went to go see him? Conveniently, once again, his computer died. He only pulls that on me when he's going to run, or when he doesn't want to deal with things and stuff, or he's lying to me or hiding stuff. I know his pattern, guys. It's just that he couldn't get out of it this time because his parents paid for my ticket. Okay? Also, the fact that he's that gullible and lets people tell him, oh, let's go to this site, and it crashes the computer. He has killed 3 laptops in that house. I'm surprised he hasn't killed his phone yet. So, with that, I will tell you this, guys. The only time I find out things about him is when people rat things out or send me things. Like I said, they sent me memes of him that I could show you right now that I really wish I could show you them. Because I had to screenshot some, use some from my computer, because some were sent on my computer, some were sent on my phone, some were sent, you know what I mean? And they're really funny ones. One says, I don't get a cookie. One says, the face you make when your ex-girlfriend's back in town. Yeah, they're funny as anything. They're funny as everything. All right? And I have them. It's just out of respect I don't show them. But some people have seen them, and they're laughing hysterical about them. So if you have enough time to make memes of him, that means either you're hacking something because of things, or you're sending me things from other people's pages because you didn't want to see me gone. And you guys must love me so much that you want to keep me in the loop with him and everything. But I do love the fact that an agent of Torchwood called me and said that someone was paid off so that the trip could be spoiled. Guys, it's up there with the one where they called me and said he was going to propose to me at Torchwood Tower. It's also up there with the one where he was going to propose to me at this, or he was going to sleep with me at this, or, you know, no. He was too much of a brat, spoiled brat. Cared about everybody else but me. And played yeah. But guess what? The player got played. And it wasn't by me. And when it all comes down to it and everything, it's his friends that played him. Because he thought he manipulated the situation. They manipulated it more by pissing me off. So, as I do my wonderful editing of my book, just know this, people. You have nothing to fear. But if you do fear something, what do you have to hide? Because I only said very good things about you and what happened during that time frame. And what I know about everything. And unless he wants to be honest and tell how he was a rotten, no good, spoiled brat to me during the whole trip and catered to all of you, after begging me to come out there, that's on him. I'm just going to make money off of my wonderful mishap. Yeah. Misjudgment, I should say. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have fun. Maybe something interesting will happen tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe he'll get the guts and actually tell the truth. Bye.